Today's gonna be a simple one because we only have two major things that we're doing. First of all, we're gonna set out on a quest to find the best circular, which I'm gonna tell you in a second what I mean by that. I'm not sure if it's a good idea or not, but well, we will see. What I mean when I say we're gonna search for the best circular. Of course, we're not going to be playing MathMech today. We are settling out on a quest today to find the best circular custom card, basically. Because we all know MathMech Circular is basically a custom card, right? We all agree on that. I've just been recently thinking about how every archetype in the game would love to have a card like MathMech Circular in its archetype. So I headed over to Twitter and asked my Twitter followers, hey, what do you think the absolute best archetype would be to throw in a MathMech Circular kind of card? I started off with this one, which is because, you know, it's part of the Joshua Schmidt lore is the frogs, you know. So this one was sent to me by Skrelp. He found it somewhere online. He was like, hey, check this out. And I was like, okay, well, that got me thinking, basically, right? That got me thinking, which archetype would benefit the most from circular? That doesn't mean I want that to happen. I just want to make that clear. I think no archetype in the game should have a circular. But in theory, if you could give any archetype a circular, where would you put it and why would it be so busted in that deck? I started off with Circular Frog, which was just you can send a level 2 or lower water aqua, except Circular Frog from your deck to your grave. Special summon this card from your hand. Also, you can only attack with one monster for the rest of this turn. If a level 2 or lower water aqua is normal or special to your field while you control this monster, you can add a Death Croaking, a Wetlands, or a Frog spell trap from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of Circular Frog once per turn. I'm gonna be honest with you, this card would only really be good if we got Ronin Totem back. I think in the current iteration of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list, this card wouldn't probably be that good. Tearlament Frog, best frog? See, that's where I disagree. A Tearlament Circular, not Tearlament Frog. A Tearlament Circular wouldn't even be that great, would it? Because it's as cost, right? That's the rule, basically. The rule is, it's the exact same text as MathMech Circular. You just swap the MathMech part with whatever archetype you're putting it in, right? So if you put it into Tearlaments, it's not actually that good because it sends as cost, which is very broken in other decks, but for Tearlaments specifically, wouldn't even be that good. But okay, we'll see what kind of answers the community has come up with, and then at the end we'll decide which one we think is the best or the worst, depending on which way you look at it, because it could be the best card, but it probably would be the worst for the game. Let's hop in. I think this is gonna be fun. Skrelpling says, shoutouts to a rad goat, the true hero of DB, for making over 50 circular custom cards. Yeah, someone has gone to DB and created over 50 custom circulars, which personally, I mean, if that's how you deal with your problems, then sure. If that's your therapy, is going to DB and making custom circular cards for 50 archetypes, then sure, I'm all for it. We got the first answer from Dzeev over here. Who could have guessed what Dzeev was answering to this question? Who could have ever guessed? Anyways, circular would be insane in Altergeist. Send Faker, then special summon it with Marionetter to trigger circular search. Faker can summon Meluseek to set up Hexia into Hexia. So Marionetter and Circular would get you like a +5 with infinite interactions. Probably not even wrong. Altergeist would really benefit from a card like that, of course. The crazy part for Altergeist is that like the spell and trap search is really, really good. The only argument I have why it's not the best one out of all the possible circulars is because in Altergeist specifically, it wouldn't be a one-card combo, right? I'm sure we can find a couple archetypes where it's just like the most insane one-card combo ever. For example, MathMech, which, believe it or not, that's a real card. In Altergeist, it would only be a two-card combo. Then we have Jessica with the Circular Who, which I don't know why I deserve the hate. What I did to deserve being spammed with Sunseed Genius Loci every time I post on Twitter now, but okay. Jessica, you enjoy posting Sunseed Genius Loci under any of my tweets, but I'm gonna enjoy that next ban list. We talk again after the next ban list. Okay. I don't like where this is going. Even if this is just a thought experiment, I am not sure if I like the way this is going. I don't know if this was a good idea. I'm gonna be honest. Gnuagat with the Ishizu Circular. You can send one Exchange of the Spirit or one card that mentions it from your deck to your grave. Special summon this card from your hand. Also, you can only attack one monster for the rest of the turn. If a monster that mentions Exchange of the Spirit is normal or special to your field while you control this monster, you can add a trap card that mentions Exchange of the Spirit from your deck to your hand. God damn. This is what I'm talking about. Like, the Altergeist one was good, but this one is just completely insane on its own. Level 4 extender sends Kelbeck or Agido from deck to the graveyard for cost, and then you get to mill 5 immediately. This card is beyond cursed. The only thing that is holding this one back is that the spell and trap search is not as good for this one, because the card, you have to summon an Ishizu monster, which you're probably not going to do, and even if you do, you're only searching a very mediocre card, right? I mean, yeah, you can search Gravekeeper's Trap, but like, yeah. Does it really matter? In the grand scheme of things, no, it absolutely doesn't matter. This card would be completely out of this world busted. But in the context of we are comparing custom cards to other custom cards, maybe we can find something even more broken than this. Burning Abyss. Send Graph for cost at Fire Lake when another BA is summoned. Deck would still suck. Okay. A Burning Abyss circular would go completely crazy though. Check the reply. Okay. Farfa has something to say about this. I'm gonna be honest with you. This would be a completely insane one-card combo, right? Because let's just think about it, right? You have Burning Abyss Circular. You send Graph for cost, summon itself. Graph triggers, summons Seer, which doesn't destroy itself because obviously it's named Burning Abyss. The summon of Seer triggers the search for the spell and trap. You add the spell and trap from the deck to your hand, and then you get to make Cherubini, which triggers the Seer in the graveyard, and the Cherubini gets to send any level 3 from the deck to the graveyard. It's like +5 one-card combo type shit. So honestly, I don't agree that the deck would still suck. Not much better than normal summon Tour Guide. Okay, you are out of your mind if you are comparing this card to Tour Guide. Blue Eyes could turn this into a 1-card number 100 Numeron Dragon or a 1-card Blue Eyes alternative Ultimate Dragon. I don't know what that means. I also point you to the card that would break Drytron. Oh shit, Drytron! Drytron would be insane. It sends Alpha for cost, and then you can tribute it for the Alpha to bring it back immediately. Okay, what they posted is not actually a circular card. They posted a Drytron Link monster, which I don't even want to go that way. I don't even want to have my mind go into the possibility of a Drytron Link one. So just for my own mental health, I'm not going to read this. It wouldn't make Salamangreat tier 1, but I have to vouch for my favorite deck. I'm not sure about that, dude. It would be pretty damn busted in Salamangreat. Sending Jaguar or Spinny for cost, and then when you bring back Spinny, you get to search Circle. Bro, that'd be pretty damn good. I think that would be the point where even I would stop enjoying Salamangreat in the format. That card would be a problem, especially because in Salamangreat, it would also be super searchable, right? It would be a Cyberse, so you could add it with Signet Mining. You could add it with Salamangreat Circle. It can add Circle for extension, or it can add one of your 2 trap cards. So I'm pretty sure you could always set up both trap cards plus insane boards with that card. I'm pretty sure you open that card, you auto-win every time if you're not getting nibbed. All right, we have... Behold, the final answer to Yu-Gi-Oh! Circular, God King of Games. Which archetype is that from? You can send a monster, except Circular, God King of Games, from your deck to your grave. Special summon this card from your hand. If a monster is normal or special summon to your field while you control this monster, you can add a spell or trap from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn. No! That was not the assignment! Why did you do that? You just made it generic! Why would you make it generic? You just made... No! No. Go back. Undo. No, we forget that ever happened, bro. No. That is a level of evil that I have never even dreamed of. I couldn't even imagine that. God damn. All right, we have Heroes as a suggestion. Sends a hero from deck to grave for cost. Okay, you changed the spell and trap search to a mask change search. Fair. Or not fair. I mean, this is busted, right? This is completely insane, right? Because it's so many things, right? You can send Malicious, so it's a 1 card Isold without normal summoning, which is completely insane already. We could send Shadow Mist to add Stratos, then normal summon Stratos and do our thing. Yeah, no, this is pretty good. Oh, it says level 4. In this who can make the most broken custom card competition, I did not anticipate that you balanced your card. That is kind of cringe. That is I don't know why you did that. You didn't have to do that. The Mali thing is not possible. But still, even with sending Shadow Mist, it would still be really good for heroes. Yeah, that would be broken. I came up with this one for one of my favorite archetypes, Galaxy. This card is always treated as a photon card, and it sends a Galaxy card from the deck to grave for cost, which, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is the first one that I don't know how to evaluate, because I don't know what you send in Galaxy, unfortunately. Special summon this card from your hand. You can only normal or special summon light monsters during the turn this effect is activated. You also balanced your card! Why did you balance it? Okay, chat, I tell you, you can make a circular for your archetype, for your favorite deck. Right? And they sit there, hey, yeah, I can make a broken card for my own archetype. And then they make it and they look at it and they're like, that does not feel right. I need to add restrictions to it. Chamber's Dragon form would be such a godsend for maids. Send a level 4 Dragon Maid to special, add changeover when another maid is summoned. That's a good one. However, once again, this is one of the ones that is not a 1-card combo. You know where they would put this? They would put this in Dragon Link. They would just use this as a starter to make Striker Dragon. You would just play Dragon Link with this, with Chamber Dragon Maid, and with the trap card, Tidying, and then you would go with that. Like, no one would play this in actual Dragon Maids. They would just play this in Dragon Link. This one was actually made as part of a custom card format I'm currently part of. The format base idea is that it is just normal Yu-Gi-Oh, but every archetype has access to their own circular. It's a really fun format, and we have a lot of circulars on DB already. That sounds like the worst time ever. That's a thing? There's a community around, or like a custom format that some people play, where every archetype has circular? And you're doing that just like without being forced to do that? You just do that in your free time? You just like, oh, let's play a custom Yu-Gi-Oh format where everything is the same, but every deck has circular? You have to do it? Oh, not that. Oh, God. There's no shot. There's no shot. Do it? Oh, no. Okay. Maybe we will. If there's actually a community that is hosting tournaments for this, I will enter one. God damn. Why would you do this to yourself, though? Like, if I'm entering, I'm doing it for content, right? I would do it for content, but they are just doing that in their free time. They're like, hey, what if every deck had circular? What if every game is just decided by broken 1-card combos? Wouldn't that be great? We've already talked about Blue Eyes. Plant Circular, no thank you. Luna Light Circular, ooh, that's an interesting one. Sends a Luna Light card from deck to grave. That is interesting. Once again, this one though, it's not a 1-card combo. Sending the Trappist combo? Oh, because it can send any. Oh, right. Send a Luna Light card. Ooh, yeah. Because being able to send the trap card is pretty busted. Okay, no, that's a good submission. Dark World getting a circular that says discard from hand as an effect would be kind of nutty. Well, yeah, but then it wouldn't be a circular. Runic. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yes, now you're speaking my language. Runic Circular sends a runic spell for cost and adds any runic spell as a chainlink 2 when you summon Hugin. God damn, yes. That's a good idea. Not a 1-card combo? True. Which makes it fair, right? We can print this, no problem. It's fine. It's not a 1-card combo. Please make this. Blackwing, Circular the Circle Bird. Level 4 tuner, sends a Blackwing from deck to grave as cost, but you're locked into dark. See, why are you adding restrictions? You don't have to do this. It's a custom card contest. Banish it from grave to immediately normal summon a Blackwing from hand. That is not circular. You're being too reasonable. Just make it Blackwing Circular. Send a Blackwing from deck to grave for cost, summon itself. When another Blackwing is summoned, you get to add Black Whirlwind from your deck to your hand. That's the one. That's the one. Phantom Knights become their own combo deck with their own circular. They also would have their own 1-card update access code with Raiders Knight. PK Circular level 4 sends Cloak. Cloak adds Bood. Special Bood. Circular adds Shade. Make Bardiche. 1 card gets 2 of the PK traps plus Torn. Oh God, okay. I can't deny. In Phantom Knights, that sounds pretty strong. The more of these I read, the key to this Your deck needs to have a good graveyard send and a good spell and trap card. Then it's completely out of this world busted. This is Sword Soul Circular, Light Worm level 4. You can banish a Sword Soul card or Worm monster from your deck. Special summon this card. Oh, you've made it banish. I'll allow it. I like the creativity. If a Sword Soul monster is special summoned while you control this card, add a Sword Soul spell trap from your deck to your hand. Yeah, this card is absolutely busted. You know what you do with this? You banish Blackout for cost. It summons itself. Blackout gives you the token immediately. The token being summoned triggers the circular effect to add Emergence or Blackout if you already had Emergence. It's completely busted, yeah. It's a 1-card Shishao plus search and everything. Yeah, no, this card is phenomenal. Very nice. I would give it to Unions, 100%. Being able to send any Union as cost, then searching Union Hanger on summon would be so big for the deck. Interesting. But I don't like ABC, so denied. Performapal Circular Magician. Ooh, you called it Magician. And you gave it a pendulum effect. If you summon a Magician or Performapal monster while this card is face up in the pendulum zone, add a Performapal or Magician monster from your deck to your hand. Monster effect, you can send the Performapal or Magician monster from your deck. Blah. Okay, you have cheated the system, but I can't help but respect it because you've made a Pendulum Circular, which is allowed. Pendulum decks, Performapal decks, those are an archetype. So you gave it the exact same monster effect as Circular, but then, because it's a pendulum, you just added another broken pendulum effect, which this is the type of level of busted custom that I was expecting people to do. Instead of adding a restriction, you just made it more busted by adding a pendulum effect to it. Circle Rocket Dragon. You can destroy a rocket monster in your deck except Circle Rocket Dragon for cost. Destroy for cost, dude. Special summon this card from your hand. Also, you can only attack with one monster for the rest of the turn. If a rocket monster is normal or special while you control this monster, you can add a spell and trap that lists a rocket card from your deck to your hand. Busted. Very busted. Once again, destroying instead of sending. We allowed the Sword Soul to banish. We also have to allow this. It searches Quick Launch. Yeah, no, this card is very good. Also, on the other hand though, just D-Link support. I just saw the beard. I didn't realize it had a beard. The mustache is too much, dude. Nemlyria? Okay, I'm pretty sure Nemlyria would not even be good with the circular. Has to send an Ojama card so you can send Oja Magic, but this might actually make Ojama playable. Look at the artwork. Ojamas, dude. This one I would actually probably find funny if they actually made it. Worm Circular. Okay. You've just literally tried to make a fair one. Oh no! Oh, you added a very smart thing to it. Hold up. You can send a light reptile worm except Worm Circular from your deck to the grave. Special summon this card from your hand. This card's name is also Worm Sex. That means you can like bring back Yagan, like in the good old days, like normal summoning Sex, send Yagan. Who remembers that? The problem with this would be Yagan summons itself back face down, and that would not trigger it. Oh no, if a monster is normal or special summoned in face down defense position, never mind, you thought of everything. If it's summoned face down, you can add the W Nebula Meteorite from your deck to your hand. Okay, yeah, no, this is cool. Would love this in Plunder. Send Golden... Ooh, in Plunder it would be good. Right. Plunder, that would be really good. That would go really hard. You send Golden Hair from deck to grave. Golden Hair summons it back. Yeah, now we're talking 1-card combos. Oh yes, in Plunder that would be insane. Spiral Circular. Oh, counts as super agent on the field. Okay. Spiral Circular sends Quick Fix to graveyard for cost. Quick Fix effect from grave. Come back. Add drone. Normal summon drone. Stack your opponent's deck. Make double helix. Oh, god damn. No. No. We cannot make Spiral Circular. That might be one of the best ones so far. Vanquish Soul Circular. Fire. You can send a Vanquish Soul from deck to grave. Special summon this card. Oh my god. Yes. Give me that one. No, I want this one. I want this one. No, it's over. It's over. This is the one I want. This does everything. This one isn't broken. Yeah, no, but I like Vanquish Soul. I'm biased. It doesn't matter. It's not the most broken one, but I want it. Because it like, if you don't have Raisin, you just send Raisin for cost, and then you can make the link to bring back the raisin to your hand, and because you have it normal summoned, you can normal summon the raisin. So it adds the raisin to your hand. It's a consistency card. But as soon as you have 2 Vanquished Soul Monsters, it becomes completely busted, because then you can special it and then you can normal summon before you do anything else. And then you get to add a Vanquished Soul spell and trap, or stake your soul from your deck to your hand. Yeah, oh, I like that. I like this one. It's not the most broken one, but it doesn't matter because I'm the judge for this and I'm biased. So I like this one the most so far. I like this one the most, and you can't do anything about it. Dino Morbius, Witchcrafters, Earth Architects. Okay, there's now we're getting into the very rogue territory, and also some of these archetypes I'm not even sure how good it would be. I think we can call it a day here. Which one wins, chat? For me personally, I think the Vanquished Soul one is the coolest one, but which one was like the most broken one? In my mind, Spiral, Drytron, Burning Abyss, Salamangrate, Hero, and the Dragon Maid one. Those 6 were, I think, the best ones. The Dragon Maid, the Vanquished Soul, and the Sword Soul ones. Those were the most flavorful and the most, like, the coolest ones. Because they weren't, like... They were obviously really good. Let's not gonna pretend any circular card isn't gonna be completely busted. I liked the flavor on those. And, like, you know, thinking about them didn't make me want to completely quit the game forever. So, those 3 win the flavor prize. The most broken one, I think, goes to Spiral or Drytron. And Ishizu. Ishizu, because I don't even want to start thinking about that one. I think those were the best ones. Like, the most powerful ones. The ones they should definitely never make. The ones that they should never even think about printing. I hope you enjoyed this a little bit of a fun thought experiment. You know, not the most competitive content, but I think this was very fun. Or Troll Despair experience, no matter where you look at. Oh yeah, Plunder Patrol. Plunder Patrol also receives a flavor prize. Yeah, I forgot about that one almost. That one is also really cool.